This is a lookout platform at Henning where you start the hike at. There's two trailheads, one here and one farther. This is one of the little valleys here. You can see what it looks like down there. This is a 5-mile loop. The loop from the lookout tower and back is 5 miles. This is another view from the trail, and you can see part of Branson in the background because this is right on the edge of Branson. This is a waterfall. Sometimes there's a wall of ice there, and it's frozen right now. And this is a box canyon down here, a miniature box canyon. It's about 3 or 4 blocks long, and there's a creek flowing in at one end and a creek at the other end, but there's no creek flowing out of it. It all goes underwater somewhere. But sometimes this is a wall of ice. It's pretty interesting. This is how the trail looks in some places. It goes up hills, down hills. That's the Shepherd of the Hills Tower in Branson, as you can see from these hiking trails. And this is one of the creeks along the trail that we're running across here. Looks very nice and sounds very nice. And then along the way we stopped to pet some horses. This is one of the typical trails here along the creek. Creek's out here again. That's real wide. This is part of the big loop, the second half of it. You can see what the trail looks like here. It's pretty good. It goes uphill for about 3/4 of a mile gradually. And then once in a while we run into ponds back here. This is actually a pretty good size one. And it's on the second half of the loop. There's a lot of wells along these trails like this one. They've covered them up. They're pretty deep. They go down pretty far. They're interesting. There was homes out here at one time. There's creeks all along this trail. This is another creek along the trail. Actually, this is a connector trail between the big loop and the parking lot. This is December 11th, 2011 down here. Recording. There's some benches along the trail by the parking lot that these two old tired guys are sitting on, but there's several benches along here. They're almost dead.
Guys.
Okay. Smile, you guys are on camera. This is the end of the hike. It's about 4:15 on December 11, 2011 in Henning. It's a good place to hike. It's a 5-mile loop. There's creeks and hills and glades, and we have a good time on it.
What's wrong?
And the hike is ending, and we're back to the lookout platform. Been a good hike.